Hello everyone, I'm back with more Spire no less. Mostly because I couldn't decide on what else to play. I have so many other games that I... I have choice paralysis, help me! Ah well. Since we are playing Spire, that means we can finally take a look at the Flandre Scarlet mod here. Considering that somehow I was certain that I had played it at some point in time, but apparently, well, or at least I never beat this mod here, so let's rectify that. Also, something that immediately becomes apparent here is Flandre's HP pool is incredibly low. Her stunning gold makes up for that, though. Also, she has 2 stunning relics, although you can barely see them through the background art here. The picture is really nice. I even follow that artist on Pixiv. But it might not be the best image for this game here. Anyway, our first relic is Scarlet Bonds. At the start of each combat, gain 3 plated armor, which immediately makes apparent why Flandre has so little HP here. Why do you start with plated armor? That's insanely nuts. Like, you know that daily climb where you start with 5 plated armor but lose 1 HP at the end of each combat? Not even combat, just anytime you enter a room, really. Yeah, I never lose any HP in that run because 5 plated armor is insanely good and you start with admittedly only 3, but that's still really, really good. Anyway, our second relic is Noble Vampire's Wings. If you would die in combat with more than 20 max HP, heal to full HP and gain 2 strength and dexterity, but half your maximum HP. At the start of each combat, gain strength and dexterity equal to the number of times this relic has revived you. So I guess this is a risk versus reward kind of thing, where you could in theory die twice, then have next to no HP anymore, but start with 4 strength and 4 dexterity, and that's before you get any max HP. Interesting. That said, I will probably try not to die at all. But let's see at Flandre's starting kit. Also, let's go to the Kyuu as per usual. Ooh, random rare card. I'll probably take that. Or the lose 5 max HP. Probably not. But we start out with 4 strikes, 4 defense, Eyes of Control, 0 cost, gain 3 block, and 1 bloodthirst. Whenever you deal direct damage or cleave damage, heal 2 HP per stack of bloodthirst. Last until the end of the turn. So we have HP regeneration alongside our plated armor to make up for that low starting life. Okay. Wait, another 0 cost card, really 2 of them. Eyes of Focus, Cleave, deal 5 damage, apply 3 taboo. Okay, Cleave, randomly deal additional damage to 40% of base damage. So that probably rounded down, so that would be 7 damage total? To all enemies. Okay, so 5 damage plus 2 damage to all enemies. It's also affected by our strength. Cards with this keyword has a 20% base chance to trigger this effect. Ew, chance. I don't like the mechanic of having randomness attached to your cards. That's one of the things why I don't like Griftlands as much as the Spire for starters. And 0% for cards without this keyword. Well, yeah, obviously. Cleave can only be triggered by Flandre cards. Okay. Also, hey Bloom. Nice for you to throw around stuff on my table. The other keyword that we have is Taboo. Increases the chance of triggering Cleave by 5% per stack. Cumulatively on all enemies. Whenever an enemy with a debuff takes Cleave damage, their Taboo stacks are reduced by 2. Interesting. Interesting that they made it a debuff rather than a buff. Considering it takes all the enemies' taboo into account rather than just your own. But fair enough, I guess. If an enemy dies while they have taboo, that all just goes away, so yeah. Anyway, we can get a rare card. 100 gold, losing max HP to gain 250 gold, or we can lose our 3 plated armor for it. Yeah, no, that's never happening. Sure, let's get a random rare card. I love random rare cards for mod classes. Or in general, they usually give you a nice indication of which direction you want to go in. We have Labyrinth of Love, 2 cost. Gain 20 block. If you lost HP this turn, double the amount of block gained. Okay, I'm assuming Flandre has some self-damaging cards then. Otherwise, you're not able to lose any block on your turn. Still, 2 cost, 20 block is decent. It's alright. It's better than dealing 10 damage and gaining 10 block for 2, because now you actually get all the block that you need, instead of just getting half the block. Anyway, ooh, we're facing off against Kokoro, okay. As for our path, this here seems really good. 3 important spaces right after each other. Another elite, you say? Then I have the choice between a campsite or a kappa shop. Ooh. The kappa shop has enough random events. The same amount as the rest site here, but the rest site's a rest site, you know? Let's take a look at how our cards upgrade. 30 block. Pretty good, yeah. I would have expected like 5 block, but no 10. Mod classes. This here increases damage and taboo. This increases block and bloodthirst. Ooh, okay. And those should upgrade as per usual, yeah. I think I'll take the wrench over the rest side. Okay, so how do we do this? We can kill you immediately. We can play out of focus to kill you with a strike on top, or I can kill that thing because it has a negative status effect and then block. That's probably better. Not that we needed the block, we have 3 plated armor. Oh, well, you really wanna put some debuffs on. Oh, whoops, that's... Oh well. That's still good, I just wanted to kill that fairy as well. Oh well. I'll still deal 6 damage to you. Was Bloodthirst only for unblocked damage? Direct damage? Yeah, that's probably unblocked. No, not even. I guess they mean direct in the sense that it's not cleave damage, but then they specify cleave damage anyway, so... Weird. I don't really care about taboo. And I'm getting 20 block. Because, you know, with 3-plated army you need all the block in the world. What a starting card to get. Oh, and a wide smoke potion. Smoke potion is such a useless potion, but the wide one is so good, since you do receive rewards from using it. So I might just use it on the first elite that we run into. Or maybe even the burning elite if I don't get any more potions until then. Anyway, we have a couple of cards here. The Pain of Solitude. Every 2 times you lose HP from a card. Game of Bloodthirst. We currently don't have any HP loss, but this would help mitigate all the damage. Case in point, there we go. Lose 2 HP, deal 12 damage with cleave chance. If you are below 50% of your maximum HP, heal 2 HP. So it is self-sustaining, okay. And Heartbreaker. Deal 8 damage if this card triggers cleave, draws 2 card. So 50% chance to draw 2 cards. And this is why I don't like cleave. I'd rather have the consistency of deal 8 damage, draw a card. You know what? I want to go in the self-harm direction. Right, the defense here is enough. Oh no, we're frail now. Whatever shall we do with our plate? Why are you... Oh, is that the cleave indication here? Oh, I missed it because I played other cards. Okay. Interesting. That's entirely pointless right now. I just pick it up for later. I guess I could have played it so it's out of the deck. But it's not really important. We're killing that thing soon enough. Fear Potion. Nice, nice. Craving for Blood. 0 cost. Gain 3 block. Gain 2 additional block for each time you've applied Insanity this combat. Probably not the Gensokyo Insanity because that would be broken. Instead it is inflicts a random... Actually, it's called Lunacy, not Insanity, now that I think about it. Close enough, though. Insanity inflicts a random debuff, weak, vulnerable, constricted, poison, or taboo on the enemy. Whenever you inflict Insanity, if the enemy has 3 or more different debuffs that can be inflicted by Insanity, it takes additional damage at the start of their next turn. Interesting. But we don't have Insanity right now, so that doesn't really do anything. Yep. Sounds good. Sounds really good. I want that. But let's take a look at the Blood Spray first. Which is definitely not a recolored official art here. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy 2 times. Apply 1 Insanity to each enemy hit. Ah, so there we go with the Insanity. But I should be going more on the offense. But Atomize is just too good. I'll take an offensive card next time. If I'm given the chance. Ooh, lose 5 max HP. I'm never gonna make use of this. Yeah, we are too reliant on our max HP for our secondary relic. We don't want to lose any of it. Otherwise, the portable gap, it allows us to warp to anywhere that's not behind us on the map. You can't even skip floors. But every time we use it, we lose 3 max HP. So yeah, I'm not taking it with Flandre. Normally, I don't mind losing the 5 max HP in order to have, essentially, winged boots. But not this time. Anyway, anything good that we... Nope. Too expensive. And I don't particularly like any of these relics here either. Maybe the Strange Spoon, but I usually don't take it. And for that I need card draw, which I don't have right now. And I don't even know Flandre has to begin with. Alright, so what do we want? Money is always good. The shovel is fantastic. Random rare relic. Yeah. But now we don't have any money, but that's fine. You don't need money if you have relics. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm not getting that. I'll get the gold. A Celestial's Plight. You see a blue-haired girl lounging on a stone in front of you, lazing around without a care in the world. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a shadowy figure materialize behind her, wielding a menacing scythe that glinted darkly. The figure approaches the unsuspecting girl, raising their weapon high into the air. Let the instant Spire. A red blur shoots past you, smacking into the shadowy figure and sending them flying into the distance. The blur coalesces into a scarlet-clothed woman who proceeds to get into an argument with the girl. As the argument grows more heated, you see the girl stomp her foot and fly away, upon which the woman shakes her head and follows in pursuit. As you watch them leave, you notice many coins scattered about the area, dropped by that shadowy figure. You decided to collect the coins before moving on. What I normally don't take this event anyway, like the event relic, which revives you. I definitely won't take it with this character, because usually we have a revival thing, and usually 2 different revival effects kind of break each other. So seems like we're taking 1 damage this turn. That's fine. I could have used the Fear Potion, but I think our HP is spent better in other ways, especially since... Right, it's 50% damage, right? For Cleave? I can't look at it anymore. Cleave. Oh no, 20% of base damage. No, chance. Oh? Okay, 50% of base. Still base damage though. Oh well. So yeah, we could have just attacked this guy here. Not that it matters. We don't take any damage this turn, and 2 missing HP on the enemy isn't too critical. Oh wait. I thought I still had 3-plated armor. Oops. Silly me. Well. Wait, Oh! This turn means since your last turn? Oh god! That's insane! I thought it was just, you know, on your own turn and not, yeah, you know. Goodness. Tyranny, 0 cost, deal 4 damage if you lost HP this turn. Put a card from your discard pile to the top of your draw pile. I'm assuming this also counts for enemy damage you've taken since last turn, which makes this a really good card. Heartbreaker, right, that one. And Forbidden Shooting Stars. Deal 4 damage, deal 1 additional damage, and draw 1 card for each unique debuff on the enemy. So it seems that Flandre with Insanity has a lot of debuff synergy here. We might build into debuffs at some point, but I want to see if Tyranny works the way that I think it does. Oh, it's you. Well, that's a lovely hand. Oh, well, it's fine. Tyranny. Oh, it's the Cleave. Gold is usually the color for when the effect of a card is active. And Cleave also being yellow makes things a bit awkward, really. Well, let's take our 20 block, though. More block, and might as well play these cards here as long as I can. I really want to get all of these cards out of my deck before the boss, before any elite if I can help it too. Oh. Well, we were taking damage from Regret at the very least. It's fine though, we have Bloodthirst. Not right now, but in theory. Let's atomize and strike you. God, I'm not dealing any damage. Doesn't help that I'm weak so a lot. Yep, that certainly works that way. Oh no! Oh no! Where is it being put into your hand or the top of your draw pile? Top of your draw pile, good. I was almost afraid of having an infinite combo there. Thankfully, this card is more sensible than putting a card into your hand. Oh, well, I guess I don't need the healing anyway, so that's fine. Stop with the regrets and decays, please. Oh no, 2 regrets. Sure. Ow, quit it. Oh wait, this has Cleave right now. I've yet to actually take any damage from the enemy. Everything was just from Regret. Oh well, this ends now. Block potion, ooh. Don't want that more than a vulnerable potion. I don't have a source of vulnerable yet. Okay, we have Forbidden Shooting Stars again. We also have the Heart of Madness. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP and gain 2 tension, which increases the amount of Cleave damage dealt by 10% per stack, and it does seem to decay. Ooh, that's get synergy with a lot of our cards, really. The Pain of Solitude, Labyrinth of Love, but we also have a rare card here, and rare cards are always exciting in mods. Gain 1 energy and 1 bloodthirst. Increase energy and bloodthirst gained from this card by 1 for the rest of this combat. And that's all it does. What do you upgrade to? 0 cost? Yeah. Well, if we have a Cycle Heavy deck, this might be a good card. But again, I don't know how Cycle Heavy this class is. So I don't see myself getting this card too many times the late phase of the game. So I'd rather take Heart of Madness and hope that I get some HP regeneration through other means at some point. Oh no, I barely have any. Let's hope that our cleave is getting active a lot. Okay, we can kill these 2 fairies. Actually, we can kill all of them except for Cherno. 1, 2, 3. Which incidentally also means that Cherno's gonna hit us for a ton more now. Ugh. Well, I guess that's fine. In theory. Well... We can't just play our entire hand outside of the shovel. Or we can play the shovel in hopes of getting a good relic. Or we could just use the white smoke bomb. There's barely any chances for us to get another potion after this. And I feel that this elite here is a lot more threatening than Cherno is, even though Cherno is usually the one that I have the most trouble with, because while I do heavily favor AoEs, there we go, mind blank there, getting an AoE this early can be troublesome. Yeah, I think I'll just play all of my powers. I will be losing 2 of my... Eesh. Well, that's a full block now. Also gain a Bloodlust... Bloodthirst. Close enough though. $40! And that's always going to be 40 for the rest of this combat too. Alright, tension. We need some more cleave then. Tyranny is not going to kill anything, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we really need some good attacking cards. Eek. Especially considering this. Maybe I should have used the white potion. The smoke potion after all. Let's potion belt. Thanks, that's helpful. Oh well. That's what I got for being greedy, I guess. Ow, ow. Okay. That's fine. Oh, you have cleave now. And I'm going to play the Bloodthirst. Okay. We're still at 19 HP. We're still good. We're still good. In fact, we can't even... I want Cherno to leave by the end of this turn here, so I'd rather take 2 damage from this fairy here. Yep. Well, we're still at 16 life. We're still fine. But yeah, we definitely need to get some more attack cards sooner rather than later. Alright. Lose 2 HP, game on Bloodthirst, draw 1 card, shuffle this card into your draw pile. Ooh. I mean, the Bloodthirst in theory makes this free, I guess? This card is pretty much just an enabler for all cards that care about losing HP. Or cards that care about Bloodthirst, but I haven't seen any of these yet, so... Speaking of aggressive cards... Uh-oh. Apply 3 Insanity. If the target has Taboo, apply 3 Taboo. Interesting. Yeah, that seems decent. Insanity... Does Insanity inflict a debuff upon being inflicted, or at the start of each turn or something? Whenever you inflict Insanity? No? Doesn't say that. And I don't think we need more block. Although the Bloodthirst is really good. And it does cycle itself. Ooh, 2 Bloodthirst. It's in theme. Ooh, Astral. Hell yeah, I'll take that. And a Blood Vial. I might need it. But in theory, we are going to be an HP regenerating kind of deck at this point, so let's take the Sapphire Key. Ooh, nice picture. Okay, what do we want to upgrade? I don't think we need to upgrade this one. This is always going to be 40 block anyway. You upgrade to Innate. Okay, that's good. You upgrade to 1 cost. More damage. Also Innate. That might actually be what we want to have, both of these cards being Innate, and then not being able to play anything else on turn 1. But I think I want 2 Bloodthirst on this card here for now, or do I? This is free, this is easier to play, is the thing. Versus this here, it's more damage. But I think I'll do this here. Let's see how far we're getting, at least. Maybe we can heal a bit, too. Not if I misplay or misorder my cards, obviously. Okay, we're not taking any damage yet. I'm also going to play this card, because I want to heal. Oh wait, oh right, Bloodthirst goes away at the... Oh shit. For some reason my mind Bloodthirst went away after you gained HP, but no, it lasts until the end of the turn. Goodness. That's bonkers. That said, I still might be using the White Smoke Potion now. I don't want to take 18 damage. Well, it's going to be 10, but still, I'm at 28. Yeah. Bye, Mummizel. Been nice knowing you. Bottled Flame, ooh. Emerald Key, White Cultist Potion. Wait a minute, I got the regular potion, but not the white one. What gives? End of Madness, apply Force Strength at the end. If the enemy has at least 4 unique debuffs, add a sadistic nature to your hand. Oh. Interesting. Wait, it's apply Force Strength though, not game. Oh, no. it did seem incredibly good to me. Cleave, lose 1 HP, deal 4 damage to all enemies 2 times. I could do without the losing 1 HP part, but it is... alright damage, I guess. It's essentially a Fan of Knives. That's what the card was called, right? At least that's what I keep calling it. No, I think it's called I forgot the Sonic cards name. I'm really bad with names if you haven't noticed yet. Anyway, last card is Flow Reversal. Gain 1 energy. If the last card played this combat was a power, gain energy again, otherwise draw 1 card. Presumably more since it... yeah. It is entirely free, but I need damage. I'm not winning against Kokoro without any damage. Anyway, let's start with the zero cost card in our hand. Bye, Mamizu. And since you are in our starting hand, no. I'm not going to upgrade that one yet. More damage. I think this being innate is more important, so I don't die. Although there's one combo before the boss, and there's a high chance that I'm going to play the other, upgrade the other one too. This guy should, in theory, not kill me. Game Bloodthirst, please. Heal for 1 billion. Oh, why do you heal for 2 for each Bloodthirst? Or rather, why do you gain Bloodthirst or 2 Bloodthirst upon upgrade of that one card? That's ridiculous. I can kill that guy if even with. Oh, now especially. I'm back to 45. Why? That's why HP regeneration is so dangerous in mods, or even if it existed in the base game. But you do have enough HP loss to, in theory, make up for that. Yeah, I might just take Vampire's Touch, but this here's a rare card. Can only be played if this card would trigger Cleave. Deal 30 damage to all enemies. Oh. But it doesn't even have Cleave. Oh. Innately. It does retain, though, on upgrade. Intention just increases the amount of damage dealt, not the chance of Cleave. So this has a 20% base chance to trigger. I guess upon upgrade it's decent, but this here is more consistent. Let's gamble. And to make our gambling chance slightly more effective, let's have a retain. I only have 18 cards right now anyway, so my powers not being innate isn't too much of a problem. Sure. We will be taking 2 damage, so our plated armor is going to be gone. Well, not entirely, but it is going to be dented a bit. I could just chuck the Cultist Potion, sure. I want to clear up some space in my potion belt. We took damage, so that's going to be 40. Not that we need that much, but in theory. Ooh, that's cleaving now. Bloodthirst oh god. I mean, sure, the way it's worded, it even tells us that, but Bloodthirst hits, or triggers upon each hit. Why? Oh god. This is absurd. I'm so sorry, Kokoro, but I think I'm just gonna kill you. What do we want to... damage, that's what we want on top. Oh? Oh, tension. That's this tension symbol, okay. And because it took damage from a card, I gained Bloodthirst. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to die this run, especially with a tangible as well. 2 sources of it too. Okay, let's gain some more Bloodthirst. Oh, let's gain all the Bloodthirst. Okay, the 20 damage does come from the Cultist Potion, admittedly. You know what, I don't care about your infected wound. It's only damage too, not even... not HP loss. And Ruinous Despair still hasn't had a chance to be played yet. So I really don't know if I want to take it now or no. Oh, I see X Strength. But it's not an X cost card, okay? Gain X Strength and Dexterity where X the number of times you lost HP this turn. Oh, okay. X plus 1. Alternatively, True Ancestors, gain 1 intangible. At the start of every 2 turns, gain 1 intangible. You may no longer heal HP! Hell no, that's our game plan. Nice art by Minus T, though. You may know Minus T from all those amazing 3D animations of all these Toho Danmaku battles. You know what, let's take Cranberry Trap. We do lose a lot of HP, and especially if we not take Ectoplasm, but I feel like Philosopher's Stone is not going to be too much of a downside for us. Sure, it will probably shred through our plated armor, but we have so much HP regeneration that we can easily take it. We could also just take those Slaver's Collar, it's a lot safer, but I want energy during non-boss encounters too. Slaver's Collar is a lot more usable in Ascension 1, where there are a lot more elites. Speaking of, I think I'm taking this path. I might consider the Kappa shop if there was either the elite or a rest site here, but as is, it doesn't seem that good. I could also take the left path rather than this one. Oh wait, never mind. This here's the best. Unless we want to go to a shop desperately, but I don't really want or need to. I probably run into one by accident in one of these events. Okay, let's play this taboo. To all enemies and cleave. Oh dear. Cranberry Trap does nothing, unfortunately. Yep. Let's take this. Might as well play Atomize. No, that doesn't do anything, actually. It gets out of our deck. The battle's not going to go on for long enough for Atomize to matter. Do I need that? Yeah, it draws a card. That's worthwhile enough. Unit attacking me this turn, I am intangible, so no need for a Labyrinth of Love. All that block card just now, but nah, I can. The fact that Bloodthirst is printed on a zero cost card too is just insanely good. Anyway, we're printing Strength Dexterity now. At least they had the foresight to make this card here exhaust. Which makes me worried that there is going to be a mechanic where you can make access off your exhaust pile. Please don't let there be that. New card. Ghosts and Shadows. Gain 8 block. If you are below 50% of your maximum HP, gain 1 dexterity. And this card does not exhaust. That said, I have a feeling we're not going to be below 50% of maximum HP anytime soon. Oh, this card is upgraded. But I still want more. Do I need more damage now? I feel like we're doing pretty well, actually. I want to see what Insanity does. Like, I want to see it in action. Oh, nice, the combo. Okay, can we lose HP this turn? No, so let's just play Atomize. And not do anything, really. Well, gain HP, I guess. Oh, you're cleaving. I don't need the Bloodthirst, so yeah, let's play you before the cleave goes away. 9 taboo now, goodness. A 45% additional chance of triggering cleave. And of course it has, wait, where'd the insanity go? Huh? Weird. But it is constricted at the very least. Ooh. I don't want to play this strike though, I'd rather... It's only 1 damage. We're healing that 1 damage off easily. In fact, we did by playing this card. Oh, finally you're active. I mean, the enemy does have a lot of taboo, admittedly. Nice. Unplayable. At the end of your turn, deal 0 damage to all enemies, increased by 5 each time you lose HP this turn. Ooh. That... It is essentially a 0-cost card, but it might do nothing at all. Never mind, it's definitely going to deal 5 damage at least, because we have our power. And it is increased by 5 each time you lose HP. It doesn't care about the amount of HP you lose. So yeah, we might deal 10 damage with it even. But most of the time, once we have our setup anyway, we get 5 guaranteed. You don't do anything. Yeah, we really need to get our... Oh, we might need to kill that thing, huh? But yeah, we might need to get the powers upgraded. Let's heal first. An additional 16 damage, goodness. Okay, let's apply Insanity. Yeah, it doesn't apply Insanity, what? I guess just apply 5 random debuffs instead. At least that's how it seems to be. Or I'm understanding something entirely wrong, which is also possible. We want to have more damage back on top, I think. And let's not take any damage. Yeah, putting Bloodthirst cards back on top might be the most important thing. Ow. Ah, we're not dealing any damage this turn. Oh, never mind, we will. Came in clutch there. Yeah, we need more taboo as well. What is this? Lose 2 HP, put 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Oh, we like that. We can get attacks, like in certain turns we end up with Bloodthirst but no attacks, but this card you could remedy this. And Forbidden Games, deal 7 damage to all enemies if you lost HP this turn. Yes. Deal 3 additional damage and apply 1 taboo. Oh, that's also really good. What do you upgrade to? Oh, more damage and 2 taboo. But I want the card draw. Ooh. Treasure Hunter. A mousy-looking girl approaches, her eyes intently focused on the metal rods she is waving around in front of her. She stops right in front of you and looks up. Hey, you're standing right on top of some treasure, you know. Since we don't have the golden idol, and because the golden idol is way too important, let's help her dig. Sure, it does make things more difficult that require us to be at 50% HP or less. But it should be fine. Case in point, that's definitely worth it. You step aside as the girl brings out a few shovels and begins to dig. Interested in what riches she might uncover, you wordlessly pick up a shovel and begin digging as well. After several minutes of hard labor, the two of you discover a cache of various artifacts and trinkets. "Wow, there's a lot in here!" The girl gives you a look. "I didn't expect you to help out, but since you did, I guess you could take some of this with you." Picking out a few choice relics, you say your farewells to the girl before continuing on your way. Yeah, I love the preserved insect. It's so good. Especially Ascension 1 and upwards, which is usually what I play, but outside of these showcases here. It's just, yeah, so most of the time it takes so much damage from release because the battles just go on for too long, but the preserved relics insect says, nope. Not that long. Ooh. This is awkward. We don't actually need attacks this time around, we need block cards. I'll still play it. Boop. I mean, no, this should actually deal only one, huh? Unless I do things clever. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think I care about this anymore. This is a lot more damage that I could deal with. Thirst for vengeance here. That said, this will hurt. Ow. Screw you. In fact, die. In fact, don't die. I don't think I have enough damage. We're not going to die at the very least. Do I need tension? Nah. Yeah, Insanity seems to be just 5 stacks off a debuff there. Alright, that's good to know now at least. Bloody Smash, Cleave, deal 5 damage, can block equal to unblocked damage dealt, excluding cleave damage. Oh, but apply to Insanity. Oh, that's alright, I like Insanity. Endless Frenzy, at the end of this turn, Bloodlust will not wear off. Oh. Huh? What's the upgrade? Did they forget to remove the exhaust part of this card here? Of the effect text? Red Moon. Gain 5 block, apply 5 taboo. Remove all block from the enemy, then gain block equal to 50% of the amount removed. Oh. Gensoke has a lot of enemies that have block. So Red Moon might actually be really good. Let's take it. Koishi doesn't have any block, but... okay, yeah, that being the next card is... Well, I mean, I can't really do anything. I can do something about it. Followed by a card that's most likely unplayable? Unplayable followed by unplayable. Good. I want the Bloodthirst, though, at the very least. Nice and tangible, just in time. Nice. Vulnerable is probably the best one out of all of the possible things from Insanity. More taboo. I'm not playing that, definitely not. If it wasn't tangible, I would, but just to get it out of the deck. Good, good. We do need to block. She's hitting for us for 30. We could grab Atomize from the deck with our Liquid Memories. I suppose that is the best thing that I can do with my mana and potions. I can also grab Defend this turn. There's only 5 more cards in the deck, so if I have, like, Blood Stimulant doesn't do anything if I draw my like all these 5 cards next turn and then there's nothing left in my deck, so yeah. Since it's technically not drawing a card, but instead putting them from the draw pile into your hand, there's a big difference there. At any rate, let's heal. Also, I only now realized the... well, it's not really irony, but Flandre and Kyuu are usually paired together because they're both the younger sisters of someone owning a mansion. Ah, yes, the cleave card that is unplayable. Oh well. Kyuu's defeated anyway. Ooh, the white beat step. I get the S right at some point. The Weiss... ah, yes, the Weiße Bestienstatue. Why do I get to say it correctly in German? The white beast statue, there we go. Really good with our white potion belt. Ooh, upgraded version of Blood Frenzy. I might want that for the Bloodthirst. Get some block if you lost HP this turn, gain 4 additional block and apply 1 weak to all enemies. This might be decent for the weak. Apply 2 Insanity to all enemies twice, which means they get 2 different debuffs? That's also pretty good. But I think I want Blood Frenzy more. It's also upgraded, so I don't have to worry about that, and it just fits in the theme of our deck of farming ourselves and then regaining all that HP. Or just not having enough block to block everything and then just healing everything anyway. That's more like what's happening here. At any rate, let's get that upgraded finally. So now our opener is usually take up all of our mana and just has our entire combo already. That's really good. Sure. Maybe we get some more self-harm. Not right off the bat. I feel like I don't want to play Strike because I want to have that get active, but if I play this Strike with Cleave, the Taboo will be eaten up. So let's not do that. I might want more Taboo for our rare card, so let's put you on top. We're also going to take a lot of damage and I don't have any block cards somehow. Yeesh. Nah, I didn't get active. Normal. Now you do! Now I can't play you though! Ah. Alright, that still deals damage. Completely forgot about that card. Also, here's all of our blocks. Ah, well. This happens. Oh, Bloodthirst. Oh, crud. I feel like that order was just entirely bad, but it is what it is. Also 80% cleave chance. That's ridiculous. Can I gain more HP before I kill that monolith here? There's a chance that this card's cleave will go away. Let's not risk anything. Ooh, Wide Swift Potion. Let's get rid of that vulnerable here. I think we need more attack, but what is this here? Etched in Blood, lose 4 HP. Enemy loses 2 strength. If the targeted enemy dies, gain 20 gold. Oh, 25 gold. We have enough gold that I don't really care about this card though. And we need either more damage or more block, or preferably both. I think we have enough utility. Meat of the Bone. I'm terrified if that ever becomes necessary, but if it does, then it's good to have. If we have 23 or less HP, we heal for 12. Oh god. Anyway, you deal 3 more damage, that's not really worthwhile. You gain strength and dexterity +1, which makes you easier to play. You deal more damage. You gain more bloodthirst. You become easier to play, but usually if we have Atomize in our hand, I don't care about it's 1 additional cost here. Since we have 4 energy anyway, it's usually more of a case of we draw Atomize and we don't take any damage anyway. Yeah, I'll upgrade Crownbeater Trap. God, just imagine if we get Chemical Axe. Crownberry Trap would be so broken. Anyway, that's a lot of damage incoming. I'll just full block this. And that's why Plated Armor is so good. It just brought us slightly above the edge so we don't take any chip damage. It's so good. Speaking of Atomize though, yeah, I'll play it. Oh, yes, please. Now let's gain some Bloodthirst, and no more Bloodthirst. Oh. Yeah, we're healing for 6 per... Jesus! The White Flex Potion is insanely good. But so is the White Liquid Memories. And the White Sword Potion. I need to play more of these. Before we decide on that. Ooh. The Unfinished Puzzle. Cleave. Lose 6 HP. Goodness. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Gain 3 Bloodthirst. Oh. If this card triggers Cleave, which it should do at least 50% of the time, double the Bloodthirst stacks gained from this card. Oh, wow. Upgrades to 4 Bloodthirst, so I'm probably going to upgrade this card, but that is really powerful for healing. It has a steep cost of losing 6 HP, but this 3 Bloodthirst essentially means, yeah, you're healing that off immediately again. Counter Barrier, gain full block, exhaust a random card in your hand. Does it upgrade to... Yes. It removes the random on upgrade. This turn, your next attack is guaranteed to have Cleave. Oh. That makes Ruinous Despair really good. But I feel like we have so much taboo gain that we don't really need a guarantee for Cleave. I might regret it, but I want to take the Unfinished Puzzle. And I'll skip on the White Liquid Potion, even though it hurts me. Oh my, Raisin. It'd be a shame if... Oh god. And I have Intangible too, so my HP loss is down to 1. It should, at least. Yeah, it'd be a shame if all of the cards that exhaust were powers. I don't care about this guy here. At least not for this turn, since I'm not taking the damage due to my plated armor. Ace just puts a Mind Shatter onto our deck. That's negligible. Okay, the next card we play is going to be Exhausted, so I think I'll make that a defend. Kill that Kunikune. Now, yeah, defend, Bloodthirst, strike. Yeah, we really don't care about the chip damage that we're taking, since we're just healing all of it back. 31 damage already. Goodness. I want to say we didn't take nearly enough damage for that to be this high, but I'll take it. This will lose Cleave if I play it right now, but I don't want to lose it to Raisin's Insanity here. Or Lunatic Red Eyes, rather. Okay. Oh well, Cleave didn't come back. But it is active now for Ruinous Despair, so that's good. Never mind. I forgot that that card technically plays as well. Can we just kill her? Yes, yes we can. Oh, nice, a meal ticket and a rejump. I have the feeling we don't need more health. We could get another Heart of Madness for more tension. I don't think that's necessary. Each unique debuff on the enemy. We don't really have that many different debuffs. So I think I'll skip all of these here. Do we have cards that we want to upgrade? I want to say yes. You upgrade to Bloodthirst, right. Damage, you're upgraded. You're a bit more damage, which might be decent. Atomize? I guess Atomize is a decent upgrade too. Or Eyes of Focus, since that starts in our opening hand. Yes! Random event was worth it. Ooh, we could take a Shame, so we get 6 more max HP. Or we could just remove a card from our hand. The upgrades are most likely going to be Strike's defense anyway, but since I don't have any good way of getting rid of these cards, and I do play them a lot since I don't have too many high cost cards, I think I'll take the upgrades. Tyranny, Defend, and Labyrinth of Love. In other words, where's Tyranny? Oh well, there it is. A decent card to upgrade. 0 cost upgrading is usually like it's nice. You always play this card anyway, so it's decent. Technically a good upgrade, but it's already insane to begin with. And yeah, the defend is kind of negligible, but it's decent. It's still better than just removing one random, one strike or a defend. And the Shame here shouldn't come too much into our way there. Well, I was so sure I did it right this time. The dejected girl slinks away, dragging her equally ejected umbrella on the ground behind her. As her pitiful figure disappears into the distance, you cannot help but feel a twinge of guilt. Seriously, Flandre, just admit that you were scared. You're only at least 495 years old. You can still be afraid of somebody saying boo to you. This thing here makes our insanity useless. Can I just kill you right off the bat? I think I can. If Cleave is active, I can. Oh, this guy here became weakened too. Nice. We can't play our entire hand, so let's do that. Bloodthirst, Atomize. Put a card back on top. Probably a Bloodthirst card, or... From Atomize to the Incense Burner. So much intangible in this run, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh. But what if we took more damage? All of the strength gain! God, that was so unnecessary, but it felt so good. We now have 8 strength. 17 block. Nice. Yeah, decent block amount. We really need the calipers, don't we? Did you have cleave and I just deactivated it? Huh. Well, this card now has cleave, so that's good enough. Wide weak potion. I have the feeling we won't need that. Ooh, new rare card. Endless Darkness. At the start of your turn, randomly select a non-attack card in your hand. If you play it, draw 2 cards next turn. Why are so many of these powers innate? Goodness. Card draw is good. That's about it. I am wondering if I want to take more of the HP loss cards, though. They are really good in this deck. And I feel like I have enough utility cards as is, but nah, one more cannot hurt, right? I'm so good at that because I don't take enough damage cards into my deck. Do I want you to be innate, though? Not really. I already have 3 innate cards, and none of them help with survivability. Speaking of survivability, Atomize or Blood Frenzy? Or just Vampire's Touch for... It's only 3 more damage, that's not good enough. This here is 4 more damage, technically speaking. I'm healing for enough already as is. I don't think I need to upgrade Blood Frenzy. Let's upgrade our damage. Now let's see if Aki is summoning the correct character. I only have Flandre here as the as a mod installed, as a character mod. And yeah. Okay. We're being hit for 32 unless we play Atomize or Labyrinth of Love. We definitely need calipers if we can help it. This should trigger as an attack as well for this here, which actually, it being equal might be bad. Oh, it didn't even trigger. Okay. Never mind then. Ooh, you're active. Nice. Yeah, no, I don't want to chance it. Let's play it immediately. No, it's only poison anyway. Okay. I don't want to get any more attack cards. This is good enough. You want to leave some attack cards for future turns too. Ooh, this would have hurt though had we not had the Incense Burner. This card here cleaves. And only costs 1. Yeah, let's play it while we have cleave on it. Oh wait, well, I guess I could have played Red Moon, I think, in theory. Oops, I thought I'd played more attacks. My bad. Oh well, having a difference of 2 isn't too bad. You were triggered by Endless Darkness, I think? Unfortunately, Cranberry Trap doesn't actually do anything. Also, I see that the taboo isn't going down. Now they're gonna hit us for a billion. Not even a billion, even though we had so much attack there. Also, Atomize. Tyranny wants to cleave. Taboo's really good, making the cleave just active on all of our cards. I have no idea which of these cards here was affected by Endless Darkness. I was hoping it would show it somewhere on the card. But no, it just glows at the start of the turn, and if you miss it, then you missed it. That's unfortunate. Do we need the we need the block of anything. I don't care about strike having cleave. Nobody has blocks. Red Moon doesn't really do anything. Oh wait, I didn't realize we had this. Ooh. Constrict is just so much better than Poison for Insanity. Normally Poison would be a lot better since it does trigger at the start of the turn, but since it decays and we don't have any other Poison gain in this deck outside of Insanity, which is random, Poison really is not that good. We barely get any block. I really should use some of my potions, huh? I also don't really care about the damage we're about to take, so I'll just attack. Oh, this is Cleave active. And we were deleted. Oh, goodness. Ooh, 3 new rare cards. To drink bitterly. Target loses 10% of their current HP. Heal HP equal to the amount of HP removed from the target. What? This is insane. This is easily like 20 damage on most enemies. Well, not most bosses, I guess. It also depends on when you draw this card. But you also heal off of it. That's insane. Another power. Oh god. Gain 5 tension for ripples of in 495 years. I thought it was off. Well, never mind. Gain 5 tension for the rest of this combat. Cleave damage no longer reduces taboo stacks. Oh god, since half our deck is taboo and half of our deck is bloodthirst. I think ripples is pretty good. What? And it upgrades to 1 cost. Yeah, I'll take it. Unless Cat Dioptric is better. Oh god, that spell card. It's actually not all that bad once you have figured out how it works. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand before playing this card, a minimum of 3. So you can't just play this as the last card played during a turn. Or, well rather, the last card in your hand that you draw back up to 3. It's decent. But I'll take the ripples. Let's fix that box issue. Good. And for our relics, we have... Ooh, all of them are bad. Actually, no, Coffee Drip... Why was I thinking Coffee Drip was something else entirely? I can no longer heal at rest sites. Oh no, I'm only healing during combat anyway. And even then, Coffee Drip is one of the easiest relics to take. Runic Dome, no, I'm gonna die if I take that. And Velvet Choker, 6 cards is probably more than we can play anyway. We don't have any tokens, and we don't have a lot of card draw. We have some of it. Yeah, no, Velvet Choker just breaks everything. Coffee Dripper it is, always. Alright, so if we want to take the Kappa shop, we'd be in a really bad route, only 2 elites and 1 rest side. Otherwise we can go this route here. Yeah, that's so much better. The question is, do we want to get a guaranteed shop and a lot of encounters, or do we want to have a lot of random events? Who am I asking? I love random events. Unless there are random encounters, in which case I'm sad. Also, we might need to take some more expensive cards now that we have 5 energy each combat. Like, that's just a lot. Why did we not draw... what? Huh? Why only 4 cards? What? Weird. Yeah, no, none of these effects say that I'm drawing a card less. Huh? Did something break? Huh. Well, maybe it'll fix by next turn. Or by next combat, I mean. Give me a block, please. Well, this time it drew 5 cards. Weird. Let's just kill them, yeah. No need to play around. More Bloodthirst. I don't think we need that. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, gain 2 block. Whenever you deal cleave damage, gain 2 block. Oh, that helps a bit with us taking a bit of damage. Bloodcrafted armor. Yeah. Ooh, medicine seller. Hell yeah, we're swimming in money anyway. You notice a shifty-looking character in the human village, moving between the houses and peddling her wares. The villagers seem to respond to her quite warmly, so you decide to approach her as well to see what services she offers. The figure turns to you as you approach, smiling. Hey, want to buy a potion? I can custom make something to suit your needs. Alright, what do we want? 0 cost to just be entirely free? Or do we want to get a 1 cost card, or maybe 2 cost card for it being really powerful? I did say we want to have more expensive cards. So yeah, let's go for 2. Alright, do we want to draw 3 cards for 2? Card draw is better for 1 or 2 cost, I feel. At 2, you already spend so much energy that you don't really have much more need for card draw. And it's only drawing 3 cards? Admittedly, there are going to be more effects, but let's apply Vulnerable. Apply 8 poison? I'd rather have the battle be over with faster. Although the poison damage is going to be 15 within 2 turns anyway? And the vulnerable should, because it affects Bloodthirst. Do we now doubt the poison, or do you want the enemy to be weak? Why did OBS just say no transfer rate? What? Well, nothing said that I was disconnected, so let's hope that that was just a random stutter on OBS's part. Never mind, now YouTube is complaining. Gosh darn it. But it still says I'm live, so okay. Anyway, yes, poison or weak. I don't think we need the weak. We didn't need it up until now. So let's just take the poison. Let's kill the enemy faster. That should be good enough. Although if you throw in a little extra, I can spice it up even more. How about it? Give the potion retain? Give the potion retain, yes. There we go. Thank you for your patronage. The figure walks away, leaving you with your potion in hand. Hopefully it was worth all the money you spent on it. Oh yes, definitely. Just imagine I'd gone to the shop path, I would not have gotten this custom potion, so hell yeah for custom potion. Oh, those who fight monsters. You hear fighting up ahead, and you arrive to see 2 figures in the sky duking it out with both blade and bullet. Perhaps you could learn something if you stay to observe the outcome? We could observe the woman in red to obtain Greater Split Vertical. Apply 39 damage. 39 damage. Apply 1 stun. Retain and exhaust. We do have the 5 energy, so we can just take this card, and if we don't need it, we don't play it. Or we could observe the Maiden Blue. Obtain Private Square, but also, oh, we become cursed no matter what. Doubt or Pride. Private Square is a 1 energy retain exhaust card that says take an extra turn after this one, end your turn. Add a copy of this card that costs 2 more to your hand. If any enemy takes damage while this is in your hand, exhaust it. So essentially it's a setup card. You play all of your powers and then extend your turn so you can hopefully get some defense in and stuff. So this is a really good turn 1 card. But it doesn't have innate. If it had innate, I would gladly take it. With only retain, So you know what? Let's take the split and gain 6 max HP. You observe the warrior in red, taking note of the great strength and power behind her swings. Yet you could tell that there was something missing in her resolve, some hint of doubt that prevented her from reaching her full potential. And yet another event, Kappa Warehouse. You come across an abandoned warehouse in the woods. A sign on the door says, Kappa territory, keep out. But you can't read Kappa language, so that sign can't stop you. You enter the warehouse and find all manners of odd contraptions and artifacts stashed inside. Alright, we can get a card with gain 12 block for each enemy in combat. Item 3, which means it's going to be removed from your deck entirely after 3 uses. Or we can take an RPG, which deals 25 damage to all enemies and is removed entirely from your deck after 3 uses. I think we have enough survivability, so let's take the RPG, even though it has a higher cost. Grab something that seems vaguely useful. Perhaps it'll come in handy later. Oh yes, it should definitely. Like right now. Ooh, you have Cleave. Let's play you first then. And now you have Cleave too. I probably should have defeated those two first. So we don't take too much damage. That said... What? That's the effect of attack animation? I was expecting a big crunch. I mean, I guess it's a vertical split, so it's supposed to be like a slice, but still... Let's give us more Bloodthirst. Oh, never mind, it's time for the poison. Oh well, took a bit more damage than I want this battle. I say not using any of my potions, I'm really bad at doing that. Double the taboo stacks of all enemies, oh. But with ripples, since taboo doesn't decay anymore, I feel like we don't even need it. Yeah. Like, sure, it's decent, but I'd rather have some blocked attack cards in my hand, rather than just set up cards. And we don't deal too much taboo damage, or we don't have too many taboo cards to begin with. Or damage, stun to all. Oh, that's just a free turn then. But I think this card is mostly important during boss battles anyway, where there's only, I guess, what's the upcoming boss? Lonely God, yeah, AoE is not going to be important. We haven't seen Bloodcrafted Armor yet, at all. This one is reduced to 1 energy, so hell yeah. Yeah, and I don't really care about stunning in elite combats because, yeah, they have less HP. 3 to boo. Whee. We do want to get rid of our curses at some point if we can, though. They're kind of annoying. Oh, finally. We lost HP, so we can't just play this. I'd not worry about anything. I could have also played the RPG, but eh. Oh, the damage is in front of the vulnerable now. It does reorder it, huh? Interesting. Let's see. Bloodthirst. Let's heal a bit. Nothing's cleaving right now. Yeah, let's just kill you. I noticed it a little bit too late that there's a lot of damage incoming. And I am frail too, unfortunately. Ooh, nice. Now we're gaining even more block, more consistently too. That's going to be of great help. It's what I would say if we weren't at full HP anyway all the time. Does nobody here have Taboo, huh? I don't think I want to play Greater Vertical Split. I don't really have any attacks though. That's not going to be enough, is it? No. Not sure why I thought it would be. Okay, I admit, I really just want to get rid of a potion. And that was my excuse. There are no more attacks, so this card here is useless outside of making us lose a life, which in theory is decent in some circumstances. Alright, the enemy has Taboo now. Toy Ornithopter, you know, because we need more healing. White Skill Potion. Unfortunately, it's wide. Do I want that? At the start of your turn, apply 3 Taboo to all enemies. If there is only one enemy, apply 2 additional Taboo to that. Oh. I have too many powers. But they're also good. That becomes innate. No, I have too many innate cards as is. So yeah, I think I'll just upgrade my blood-crafted armor. The enemy cannot kill you if they can't deal damage to you, right? You know what, let's recall before I forget about it. We're in decent condition right now. Oh, there's 4 max HP. I guess I could do that, but the village is quiet and wet-up in a somber atmosphere. Villagers dressed in black trek across the streets, forming a long, mournful procession. In the distance, you see a crowd gathered around an upraised coffin. Who was it, you wonder? Who were they to these people? If we attend, we can get the empty grave, which heals us for 50% of our max HP, which, I mean, losing our 4 max HP I wouldn't care about, but yeah, the healing doesn't really matter. You did not feel the need to satisfy your curiosity on the matter. Regal Pillow, that's unfortunately useless. Like, literally, we cannot use it due to having the coffee dripper. But it's not that bad. Sure, let's increase our Taboo. Ooh, versus Dodemi. Well, Dodemi's Dream Eater ability will entirely remove one of our cards from our deck. If it is a curse, which we cannot even play, so that's unfortunate, she'd gain 4 strength. For a starter card, she gains 2 strength. For an uncommon card, she loses 2 strength, and for a rare card, she loses 4 strength. And for a common card that isn't a starter card, nothing happens. I don't care about her gaining strength. I do care about playing these cards though. Might as well. It's not like it has Retain. God, if we could have given that card Retain, that would have been so busted. Oh, hey, Ripples, and I guess you have Cleave, sure. And this card, I can play it, so I might as... Oh god, she's gonna kill me. I mean, this here heals me for a bit, but I'd still want to not take 36 damage if at all possible. Let's see... Does the Cleave heal me too? Oh god, I how much Bloodthirst do I have? I did not realize I had this much Bloodthirst. I didn't even need to use that potion, huh? Jesus. I guess I'll still get some block. Might as well. Speaking of might as well. Wait, no, I have Bloodthirst, right? Yeah, I just thought that potion counts towards the health gain I get from the toy ornithopter. That would have been funny. Speaking of getting Bloodthirst, though, goodness. Poor Todemi has a hard time of actually killing us, but we do take a ton of damage. Do I have more Bloodthirst somewhere? Not really. Well, I guess I'll just kill you. And the meat of the bone finally activated. Oh wow, that just hit triggers immediately. Okay, we have Brutal Attack, deal 8 damage to the target, does at least 3 debuffs, gain an energy. We don't really need energy a whole lot, so... Gain some block if there is only one enemy, remove a random debuff from yourself. Ooh, that's useful, especially since we weren't able to get rid of our curses. And another Vampire's Touch. Decent. It's damage. But I'll take this. Oh wait, it exhausts. Oh well. Never mind, I can make that go away. And I think I will. Removing debuffs from yourself is good. Case in point, we have a shame right here. Oh, right. You're the lonely god, I'm not supposed to attack you. Angel of Death. In this world of yours, every child you brought forth was another gem to cherish. But some gems developed rough surfaces and sharp edges, defying your rules and causing trouble for your other children. You needed someone who could hunt down the criminals and troublemakers of your world and bring them to justice. An angel of death who would enforce the laws of the god of this world. To this child you gave the loyalty to follow your every command. This angel you gave strength to suppress all others, every fifth attack of players play twice, or the agility to pursue all who might flee, to make every fifth skill we play being played twice. I feel like we care more about attacks, but really our deck is mostly powers. Yeah, if our attacks are played twice, then that means Bloodthirst will trigger more often. I don't think we need the RPG right now. Do we need more card draw? I guess. Okay, do we have anything that goes taboo? This in theory. Sadly we don't have taboo on her yet, so... You know what, let's rectify that. Oh, also I completely forgot about, you know, gaining a shit ton of healing right now. That auto could have gone better. But it's fine. Oh, we're vulnerable, that's not nice. We can... weakened or vulnerable will go away, one of the two only. Depending on what happens, I can always play Atomize. Okay. Oh, Shinki's considered an enemy. Wait, what? That's a weird condition now that I think about it. There's only one enemy, remove a random debuff from yourself. What does one thing have to do with the other? Oh well. Right, more taboo please. Oh, that's active. Nice, nice. Which means Atomize isn't active, but I don't really care. Good angels never die. Your little angel was perfect. All it took was a few whispered words from you, and she would take care of the problems quickly and efficiently. Before long you heard rumors of an angel of death spreading amongst your other children. A reaper who hunted down those who would dare cause a disturbance. Soon enough, the troublemakers and criminals stopped appearing, and you no longer needed to send your angel out. Soon enough, you forgot that you even had an angel at all. Until one day, when when she quietly slipped into your office and asked, "Give me someone to kill." Which gives us 8 constricted each. Or, "Why did you abandon me?" Which gives us 1 hex. So either we take 8 damage each turn, which we might be able to heal off, or we put a Dazed into our deck for any skill or power we play. Or curses technically, or status cards, but those we technically realistically cannot play. Any non-attack though. I think I'll take the 8 constricted really. Let us dance until the moment you die. Nice reference. Yeah, we hopefully can just heal all of that off. Or do stuff like Labyrinth of Love. We didn't really take a lot of damage. Number of times we lost HP this turn, so that's only 1. Well, 2 really, because of the +1 strength. Yeah, let's keep Red Moon for a later time. We already played Ripples, right? I don't see it. No, so I don't want to get rid of this taboo here. Strike still doesn't want to acknowledge that though. You don't have exhaust, so yeah, let's play. I keep thinking that this potion has exhaust for some reason. Alright, I'll play the strike then. And now, Zariel has constricted as well. We're both constricted, bitch! Another Blood Frenzy, nice. If we defend once more, we're not taking any damage at all this turn, but we're also really not progressing. Then again, we did play a couple of powers, which is good enough on its own. And we dealt 61 damage from that. Oh, right, there's another part of this event I never get to usually. The one left behind. You found her standing there amidst the ruins of Makai, the lone figure who had been all but forgotten. How foolish of you. If you had spared a thought for your angel, perhaps you could have sent her after the intruders. Perhaps your angel could have succeeded where others could not, and prevented the catastrophe from occurring. Your hand reached out to her to find that she's cold as death. You realized that she had long since turned to stone, waiting for an order that would never come. This is your tragedy, gain 3 weak and frail. Or this is your mistake, gain 1 entangled. I'd rather not skip out on an entire turn, so I'll take the weak and frail. In theory, we should be able to kill her anyway. And if we can't, we always have Greater Split Vertical. But let's see. Oh yeah, we can't. We don't care about the frail. God, playing as Flandre feels like playing a Warlock in Hearthstone. It's just all about dealing damage to yourself and healing it right back up. It's so nutty. And now we can play Lonely Nightmare in order to remove our debuff. Dang it. Ah well. Pride and joy. The act of creation involved both pain and pride. Like any other craft, it required practice, churning out dozens of lesser demons before you could create one that you could confidently claim as your strongest, most perfect creation. If any of your creations could be called a labor of love, it would be that one. You still remembered that wondrous day when your dream child opened her eyes for the first time, when she took her first few steps in this world of yours. You remembered how she embraced and lifted you into the air, gained 3 strength, danced around the room laughing, gained 3 dexterity. I think we just want to end this battle more quickly. can play this custom potion again. Oh, she still has 3 taboo. That's good, that's good. Can play Tyranny to get back... Nothing really, since we don't have any card draw. Should have turned you to card draw after all. Ah, well. Now let's give you vulnerable. That seems good to me. Apply 5 taboo, sure. Taboo's good. I really don't care about the block. For starters, since we're getting free block anyway. Right, that was something. You know what, let's put you right back on top. We almost full blocked her, minus the constricted. She decided to be perfect. Every little mistake, every subtle inadequacy, your dream child stamped out each and every one of her deficiencies. Yet no matter how many flaws she erased, another one always cropped up. Another way in which she was less than perfect. And as you watched her toil away in her self-improvement, you wondered whose fault it was for her continued struggles. After all, she was supposed to be your strongest, most perfect creation. If she continued to fail, then it meant that you weren't strong enough. Put drew regret into your hand. She wasn't good enough. Put drew normality into your hand. I will never take normality, always take regret. Ow. And the shame, oh god. Yeah, let's play this immediately. As long as it's active. It shouldn't be not active, considering this 11 taboo, but, you know. Cranberry Trap. I didn't really take a lot of damage this turn. I mean, now I did enough, in theory, but I cannot kill her right now anyway, and I am. Hallelujah! The instant spurner came just in time. Okay, I feel like something's broken with the strength gain we get from that card. I need to double check that at some point. Also, it seems like these events are now accelerated for some reason. Are they always after each turn for the second one? I never realized if that's the case. The one she failed. Your dream child failed. She couldn't stop the shrine maiden. She couldn't stop the witch. She couldn't stop the evil spirit. What about the yokai? The undefined one. Poor Yuka, always forgot. I say that with her being the recurring character in Toho 9, whereas Mima has actually... Mima's not even the evil spirit, no, not evil, but the... What is the actual term for it? The... Vengeful spirit. She's not even the vengeful spirit that's appearing in Cheating Detective Saturday. Instead, it's a new character. I'm still kind of pissed about it. Not because it's not Mima, but because of you betrayed about this not being a detective story. In a detective story, you can't just have the culprit be somebody you don't even know exists. Anyway. You had to intervene. You had to unleash the catastrophe on your world, and now your dream child was dead. But it wasn't her fault. She failed because you could not give her the potential she deserved. Her blood was on your hands. You cradled your dream child's broken body to your chest and cried amidst the ruins of your home. It was your mistake. Shovel 4 days into your draw pile. You should have done better. Shovel 2 void into your discard pile. Both are really bad, but I feel the dazed are gonna kill us. I mean, sure, we have the Swift Potion, but I'd rather pick the voids, really. I mean, realistically, we just do this and kill her, but which could have actually been not possible with voids, but... Oh wow, we have so much garbage in our hand. Yeah, let's... let's split her up. This is the final test my sister gave me. I must overcome it. Why is this in first person? Everything else is narrated by some omniscient narrator, and this here is in first person. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a high number considering we did take a lot of damage each turn, but the self-healing just... it's so good. Also, this is going to be our first regular shop coming up. Okay, what do we want to upgrade? This increases our bloodthirst, negligible damage, more bloodthirst, easier to play, innate. I have too many innate cards. Yeah, I think I'll make those easier to play and that's it. Alright, what do we have? Sling of Courage, that is useful in exactly one battle. Bag of Marbles is actually pretty decent. One vulnerable at the start of... Actually, it's not, because I have only one attack on average. You know, well, I guess 2 attacks on average in my opening hand. 1 guaranteed and 1 random one. Unlikely this is ever happening. What do we have for cards here? Stalbo Break. Apply, deal 8 damage 2 times. Apply 2 Insanity 2 times. Decrease the damage of this card by 2 this combat. Oh yeah, that's decent. Some source of debuffs. Oh, what's the upgrade? Just damage. Okay. Human Taboos. Cleave. Deal 8 damage if the target has at least 2 unique debuffs. Apply 2 Insanity. Yeah, oh, it's this card. Yeah, no. I'd rather not. Although it's not too terrible, I guess. With our theming. Like, it's 3 more damage. We have exactly 1 card that cares about us damaging us, or no, 2 cards that care about us dealing more damage to ourselves, I guess. Craving for Blood, gain 3 block, gain 2 additional block for each time you have applied Insanity this combat. Doesn't happen too often, so it's not gonna be too good. Mired in Delirium. Whenever you play 3 skill cards in a single turn, apply 1 Insanity to a random enemy. That's a tough sell. Anyway, let's always take the liquid bronze. I guess I can take the bag of marbles. I really don't have a whole lot of stuff that I want, is the problem. I think I get rid of the doubt. I don't care about being frail that much. I still have 3 revives for that matter. 2 revives actually. Let's take the Starbow Break. I guess I could take this. The Bloodthirst makes up for it again after all. But the heart also pounds us with damage each turn, so it's nah. Or not each turn, but each card played, so that is technically lose 3 against the heart. It might happen, the Art of War here. And then let's take the Block Potion or the Power Potion. I think the Power Potion is more worthwhile in the grand scheme of things. God, I'm actually buying potions from a shop. That's rarely ever happening. That's a decent hand. One and turn. That has cleave, okay. Yeah, I should. I did not take any damage, but this is still a full block, so... I definitely misplayed that, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, but I did take damage because of my powers, right. I always take damage. Sure, you have taboo. You have a lot of taboo, actually. And not that I think about it, I should have also given you vulnerable. Whatever. Okay, let's see. We could play the RPG. Might as well. We're about to meet the heart anyway. Oh, ooh, wow. I need to gain some more health first. Yeesh. Thank you for your block. tungsten rod! Nice, just in time. I've had that since the beginning of the game. I kind of need to use that, don't I? But I feel like the Swift Potion and the Power Potion are worth more than the White Strength Potion. That's a mistake, and I know it. I can take this now, actually. Since I now have the Tungsten Rod, which makes me only take one... Oh no. Oh no, the Tungsten Rod breaks our build. I realized it's too late. Ah, crud. Now let's take this here to maybe Unbreak our deck, because so the Tungsten Rod makes this card not deal any damage to us. Whoops. So this card might not be active, for starters. Yeah, more Taboo, please. You have Cleave, sure. And Apply Insanity. Ooh. Oh, crud. How did I already forget it? 5 tension. Anyway, would I heal HP, drop. Draw cards whenever you heal? What? Why is that a thing? Ooh, ticking clock. That's... How many debuffs does the heart already have? 3? Well, okay, 1 of them will decay. But that's just... that's incidental damage, but that's just... That's too good. I want it. We heal so we can... God damn it! Give the potion, makes us draw cards. Speaking of potions, I am going to use the custom potion right here, won't I? Play 5 Insanity as well. Maybe we are getting lucky and the enemy is getting weak? No. We're taking a ton of damage even with the Tungsten Rod, unfortunately, because of that Philosopher's Stone. We're not healing this turn anymore, so let's just use the RPG. For starters, we're not healing because we're at full HP, but... Ah well. Our plated armor is going to be gone, but at least the heart pounds itself for a billion too. Ripples. If we didn't have the Tungsten Rod, this would give us so much. Actually, I think I... Oh, doesn't it give me so much strength and dexterity because it keeps... Ooh, this is bad though. I'm at a ridiculously low health total against 61 damage incoming. Ah, that's not good. And we drew the void now. Oh no. Are we dead? Are we actually dead? Why are you not weak? How much do we heal for now for Bloodthirst? 10? That's not enough. I mean, I am going to play this card because 10 HP is better than no HP, but they're being frail. Yeah, I think we're dead, unfortunately. Damn, that was such a good run too. Actually, had I not played a card, I would have gained a bit more HP, but it doesn't matter. Not hitting weak on the heart kind of killed us. All right! I forgot about this thing. Okay, we're still in the running. So I should have just gained all the strength from what's it called? Cranberry Trap. Ah, forgot about our healing just now. Oh well. This should in theory work, but I'd rather use it next turn I can't, because then it is... Yeah, let's stun you right now then. And Tyranny... For the vulnerable? Sure. Sounds good. We healed. God dang it. So okay, healing even counts if we're at full HP, it seems. There we go, I needed this earlier. Oh, the Atomize would have been good too. But man, that relic here is busted for being a starter relic, you know? How much damage did we deal with one card? Oh god. Why was that one green just now? Oh, probably because of that one of our power cards. Might as well wear it. Enough of a life total, and the heart's dead anyway. Why do we have a revival relic as our starting relic? This is dumb. Ooh! Custom art. Nice. I wasn't expecting that, considering that most of the card art is either recolored stuff or, art from other creators. Nice, we made it! Man, this character is silly. In general, any character that has health gain as part of their kit is usually kind of busted. Because it's so ridiculously hard to, well, create a deck where health gain does not just break everything. Health gain is essentially block gain, but permanent. That even lasts through all combat. It's not just like temporary HP that is reset by the end of combat, but otherwise stays until then. But it's permanent even outside of combat. Ooh, we missed out on a lot of cards. 4 of a kind, oh my. Yeah, this character was actually surprisingly fun. And the play that on was kind of a lot weaker than I expected. Flandre doesn't really have a whole lot of defensive options outside of healing. It's probably wild. And of course, blood-crafted armor, like that's just good. Unless the enemy has block, in which case, oh no. We also gained a lot of rare cards this run, goodness. Yeah, Flandre's a fun character. I might play more often as her in the future. Really makes me sad that I completely, like, I had downloaded that character since ages ago, but I somehow must have forgotten about her. At any rate, I think this is a good time to end the stream. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be playing next. Again, I have a huge list of games that I want to play and can't decide, but I'll probably start something new before I continue with Slay the Spire, is what I'm saying right now, but let's all see me streaming tomorrow another Slay the Spire run or something like that. We all know it's gonna happen. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye!